LeBron Raymond James. Few names in sports history carry as much weight as his. He is more than an athlete. He's an icon, a global figure, and one of the greatest players to ever step foot on a basketball court. But LeBron's journey to the top of the NBA wasn't merely a tale of talent. It's a story of perseverance, evolution, and an unyielding commitment to excellence. From a young boy in Akron, Ohio, labeled the Chosen One as a teenager, to the king whose legacy extends far beyond basketball, LeBron's rise is a narrative of inspiration and transformation. LeBron's life began in the modest surroundings of Akron, Ohio, a city not known for luxury or opportunity but for its blue-collar roots and resilient spirit. Raised by his mother, Gloria James, LeBron experienced the harsh realities of life early on. Gloria, just 16 when she gave birth, worked tirelessly to provide for her son. Stability was a fleeting concept for the James family. They moved from apartment to apartment, often unable to afford consistent housing. Yet Gloria's love and support provided LeBron with a foundation of determination and hope. Basketball wasn't an immediate presence in LeBron's life. In fact, his early years were marked by instability that often left little room for sports. However, that began to change when he was introduced to the game at 9 years old by a local youth coach, Frankie Walker. Recognizing the raw talent and intelligence LeBron possessed, Walker gave him not only a place to practice but a sense of stability, inviting LeBron to live with his family for a time. From the moment he touched a basketball, it was clear he was different. His size, speed, and court vision were unmatched even at a young age. While other kids were learning the basics of dribbling and shooting, LeBron was showcasing an intuitive understanding of the game, reading plays and making passes that seemed far beyond his years. By the time LeBron enrolled at St. Vincent St. Mary High School, his reputation had already begun to spread. As a freshman, he led the school's basketball team to the Division III state championship, averaging 21 points and 6 rebounds per game. This was just the beginning of a high school career that would redefine what it meant to be a young basketball star. LeBron's combination of size, athleticism, and basketball IQ drew comparisons to NBA legends before he had even turned 16. By his junior year, his name was already circulating among NBA scouts and analysts. His dominance on the court wasn't just local news, it was national. Sports Illustrated famously dubbed him the Chosen One in a cover story, solidifying his place as the most anticipated basketball prospect in history. His senior year brought even more accolade. LeBron averaged 31.6 points, 9.6 rebounds, and 4.6 assists per game, leading St. Vincent de Mary to another state title. Along the way, he broke numerous records and captured the attention of the entire basketball world. Despite the pressure and scrutiny, LeBron handled his rise with remarkable composure, carrying himself with the confidence of someone who knew his destiny was greatness. In 2003, at just 18 years old, LeBron James declared for the NBA draft. The Cleveland Cavaliers, holding the first overall pick, selected LeBron, making him the face of a franchise desperate for success. The expectations placed upon him were astronomical. Could a teenager live up to the billing of being the chosen one? LeBron didn't just meet those expectations, he exceeded them. In his rookie season, he averaged 20.9 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 5.9 assists per game, becoming the youngest player in NBA history to score 40 points in a game. He won the NBA Rookie of the Year award, signaling to the world that the Cavaliers' investment in him was well placed. Yet, despite his individual brilliance, the Cavaliers struggled to find team success. For LeBron, the next challenge wasn't just proving his talent, but learning how to lead a team to victory. The early years in Cleveland were marked by moments of brilliance but also frustration. The supporting cast around him lacked the talent needed to compete at the highest levels, and year after year, the Cavaliers fell short in the playoffs. By 2010, it was clear that LeBron needed a change. He had given everything to Cleveland, but without the necessary pieces around him, a championship remained out of reach. In a highly publicized decision, LeBron announced he would be joining the Miami Heat, forming a super team alongside Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. The move was controversial. Fans in Cleveland burned his jerseys, and LeBron became a polarizing figure overnight. The 2010 to 2011 season marked the beginning of a new chapter for LeBron. Miami's roster was stacked, and expectations were even higher than ever before. But the team faced growing pain. In the 2011 NBA Finals, the Heat were upset by the Dallas Mavericks, with LeBron facing criticism for his passive performances in key moments. This loss proved to be a turning point. That summer, LeBron dedicated himself to becoming a better, more versatile player. He developed a lethal post game and worked on improving his mental approach to the game. When the 2011 to 2012 season began, it was clear that this was a new LeBron James, a more confident, determined version of himself. In 2012, LeBron finally achieved what had eluded him for so long, an NBA championship. Leading the Heat to a dominant playoff run, he delivered a masterful performance in the finals against the Oklahoma City Thunder, earning his first Finals MVP award. The weight of the world seemed to lift from his shoulders. The following season, LeBron and the Heat repeated as champions, defeating the San Antonio Spurs in a thrilling 7-game series. LeBron's clutch performance in Game 7 cemented his status as one of the all-time greats. With back-to-back titles and 2 Finals MVPs, LeBron had officially arrived as the dominant force in the NBA. In 2014, LeBron made a shocking announcement. He was returning to Cleveland. The decision was about more than basketball. It was about redemption and giving back to the city that had supported him from the start. "I'm coming home," he wrote in a heartfelt letter, vowing to bring a championship to Cleveland. The journey was anything but easy. The Cavaliers built a new roster around LeBron, including Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. In 2015, the team reached the NBA Finals but fell short against the Golden State Warriors. The following year, the Cavaliers faced the Warriors again, this time as underdogs. Down 3-1 in the series, Cleveland's hopes seemed dashed. But LeBron delivered one of the greatest performances in NBA history. In Game 7, his iconic chase-down block on Andre Iguodala became a defining moment of his career. The Cavaliers completed the comeback, and LeBron's promise was fulfilled. The 2016 championship wasn't just a victory, it was a storybook ending for the city of Cleveland. In 2018, LeBron signed with the Los Angeles Lakers, embarking on the next chapter of his career. Critics wondered if he could maintain his dominance as he entered his mid-30s. Once again, LeBron silenced the doubters. In 2020, he led the Lakers to an NBA championship, adding another Finals MVP to his resume. The title, won during the COVID-19 pandemic in the NBA bubble, was a testament to LeBron's leadership and resilience. Even as the league became younger and more competitive, LeBron remained at the forefront, proving that greatness has no expiration date. LeBron's impact extends far beyond the court. As a philanthropist, entrepreneur, and activist, he has used his platform to drive meaningful change. His I Promise School in Akron provides education and support to at-risk youth, embodying his commitment to giving back to his community. LeBron has also been a vocal advocate for social justice, speaking out on issues of racial inequality and police brutality. His courage to use his platform for change has inspired countless others, further cementing his legacy as a leader both in sports and society. From a young boy in Akron to an international icon, LeBron James's journey is one of evolution, resilience, and unmatched greatness. He has redefined what it means to be a basketball player, a leader, and a role model. As the chosen one, he carried the weight of expectation. As the king, he has surpassed them all. His story is far from over, but his place in history is already secure.